their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in is Aaron Judge, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now here's the first offering. Line drive base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Ryu comes set, 1-0 on its way. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Ryu now on 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
And that's low, ball 4.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Judge on second, Stanton at first with no outs. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One and two, here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The pitch.
2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0 home.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Cole is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position, but you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
1-2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, high in the air out to center field. Gardner finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Here now the 2-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Up next, Kyle Higashioka. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Now the pitch. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifted down the line in left. Guerrero trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Batting 9th, the first baseman, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line down the left field line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with the 1-2. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The set and the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the right.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays 0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now back, second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0-1 the count. Stanton leads off first with 1 away. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Yanks held in check They lead it 1-0. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And it's fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 13 home runs and 37 RBIs. One strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Trying to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And my, My goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
Now here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 2-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this will be fouled away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that. The
next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Clint.
Next up is Clint Frazier. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
High and deep down the left field line. Urshela at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So here is Marcus Semien. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
A bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. That's inside. 2-0. And that one yanked just foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a base hit last time up. And now the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the next to bat will be DJ LeMahieu. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
A bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Biggio on at first, nobody out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Still 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Now to the plate, here is Danny Jansen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Ryan Borucki takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First offering. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Here's the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Borucki has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, and he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Gardner over at second. Frazier at first, 2 out in the inning. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch on the way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Had to be sitting something hard right there, because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Grichuk is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Stepping up is Rowdy Tellez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. The next 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it. One away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding forward now is the DH. Bo Bichette struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel struck out in his first at-bat. Over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Over to first. Cole. Runners back. Runners on first with one down. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 13 for him on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 New York. Now at the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fly ball to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready now is Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. One strike now from Cole.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. From the stretch, Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And gone up into the second deck. Randal Grichuk, a 2-run shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Luis Cessa takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
The batter,
To the plate now, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
now batting, number 44.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Rowdy Tellez. And a big at bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First pitch on its way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Two pitch is fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More from Toronto in just a moment. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Higashioka trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's a bag.
Lifted down the line in left.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-2 the count. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Gardner, base runner at first with 1 out. And he popped him up. Tellez into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Frazier is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Trent Thornton is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. from the stretch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 2. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to bat, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And now the first pitch. Fouled off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's the 0-1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here it comes.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Two balls and a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 5-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Gleyber Torres will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Runner goes for second. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Brett Gardner. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Still only one out in the inning. Hard liner to center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Singled last time up. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in will be Gary Sanchez. Delivered an RBI single last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 2. Nick Nelson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And now in the box, Marcus Semien. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Next to stand in is Kevin Biggio. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. Nelson, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bounce into the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Grichuk.
And now Rendell Grichuk. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next, it'll be Danny Jansen. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And there's ball 1. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Yanks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole earns his 8th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.